All right, what is up? Welcome to the Morning Wood presented by Prop Finder. Man, we got a lot of games tonight. So, what we'll do, I think we should be checking out the odds discrepancy. That seems to be like really good in terms of, just find the best price. Best price matters, obviously. So, we'll look at that today. We'll look at one that I've already found that I kind of like a lot. Like a real lot. Oh, Max Christie just got bumped. Damn. All right. It's Max Christie. So he just went to 10.5 on Splash. What's up, Harley? So that's good. But Max had a rough go the other night. I'm not sure what happened. Who knows? But if you look through like everything, 9 of his last 10, 16 of his last 20. I mean, I'm not a big hit rate guy, but when it comes to 10 plus points or something like that from a guy that's, in the rotation, plays a good amount of minutes, I'm kind of in. So right now, I guess the reason why I'm saying that is right now, I would say his over 9.5 points feels great. I mean, it's just right there. We'll go through in just a second. I'll tell you more about why I like it, but go ahead and lock that in. Hang on, I'll grab the screen. He's going to go up through the day. Who knows, Harley? We got our balls kicked in yesterday, so maybe that happened. People get mad, dude, whenever you lose some. I think Ace Bailey hit his standard line for us, but yeah, it was just another tough day. Dylan Brooks didn't. I think he had 7. What's up, Jared? How you doing, bro? So what we'll do is we'll look here. All right, so Max, obviously all that green matters. OG's out, so that's good too. He's a hell of a defender. But I mean, like you got your Drew Smiths of the world, Norman Powell, Davion Mitchell even got 11, Desmond Bain 22, Vince Williams 14. I mean, look at all these guards. They all go for 10 plus. What's up, Pogo? So Max Christie, 10 plus points is my favorite play of the day. I mean, it's got everything. I'm not even sure how like this ever like 10, like it should be 10.5. If it was 10.5, that would make sense. But it's legitimately 9.5. Yeah, no, dude, Dylan Brooks. I mean, he's a tough one, dude. Yeah, he definitely tried. He didn't quit shooting. That's why I like Dylan Brooks. Hang on. But Max is our guy so far. So 10, sorry about that. 10 plus looks great for me. Who do you got in the chat? Anybody want me to look at anybody? I mean, shooting guards, 27 points a game. I mean, like I said, it's 10 points for Max. 10 points. That's it. We're not asking for the world here. But let's go back out. Like, people are asking all kinds of questions about the odds discrepancy page. The odds discrepancy page is legit. You just have to figure out like what you can and can't do, if that makes any sense. And what I mean by that is just because a guy is better priced at Edie got you. Just because a guy, yeah, Max is in, dude. Isomer, Max is our guy tonight. I think we could end the stream right now with Max. Like we could just be like, all right, Max, done. Here, I'll show you guys what double green is. It's double green right there, double green. Jalen's double green, Shy's double green. Is Max double green? If Max is double green, that means we have the system of all systems. Come on. How do you go down without clicking on the person? Oh, they got Cooper Flag listed anyways as shooting guard. I don't know if we'll get double green. There we go. Is Max listed as a... No, Max isn't even listed as a starter. That's crazy. Yeah, no, the system works. Double green's where it's at. So McDaniels tonight, double green. Lou Dort, double green. I mean, you could just go through and just do double greens. Double green, Jeremiah Fears. Double green, Emmanuel Quickly. It's all deadly. What's up, Brando? Do you want to make this the double green stream? I mean, I think we throw Quickly in there just for the vibes. I think we throw Jeremiah Fears in there just for the vibes. Double green. That's all we don't care about anything else. We just want double green. Randall PRAs. Let's check it out in just a second. So here's the odds discrepancy. Real quick. Oh, Harley. That's the true genius of that system. If it's double green, we're in. So see how this 1, 2 greens for Quickly in. Jeremiah Fears, 2 greens in. See how Brandon Williams only has 1 green? Not in. Nemhard, only 1 green, not in. Which pick will I be what I call the Thornton bum player fade today? I don't know. Just make sure you post the ticket on Twitter. Manuel Eberk? Is your name really Eberk? Parents hated you, huh? Shy, double green. Brunson, double green. There we go. Yeah, but just post the ticket, Eberk. Mr. Sparkle, what's up, dude? I do feel like a legend today, too. So 4 people. So that would be Quickly 15.5 over, Fears 13.5 over, Brunson 26.5 over, and SGA 30.5 over for points. That's it, Harley. That's all it is. Yeah, the Wizards are terrible, bro. They're terrible. Ingram, 19.5. That's double green. Trey Murphy, 18.5. Double green. Yeah, no, Mr. Sparkle's a legend, man. He helps me stay positive. You know what I'm saying? With all like the clowns. Double green stand for? It's just double green. That's what I'm saying, guys. That's the simplicity, Lawrence. See how it's double green? Bam. That's just his points per game average and then head-to-head average. Thanks. I appreciate that, bro. Having back ends. But yeah, it just represents his average for the season and head-to-head. I don't know how real the system is, but at the same time, it's double green. It feels good. I think you would probably hit more than you would lose by just doing double green. Do you know what I'm saying? What's up, Juan? Yep. So if you're going to do PRA, just make sure you're getting the points. That's all I'm saying. Because a lot of times you're going to get the points. That's how you're going to get home on that thing. I mean, I don't know how rare it is, but just you just don't see guys get like, 5 more rebounds than normally. Oh, nice work, Brando, but you're back, dude. How was vacation? St. Lucia, huh? Man. All right. So here's what the odds discrepancy is. I like to go with a little bit lower odds. You can, well, no, max differential. Our minimum difference is 30%. So basically they're saying Mitch tonight, 15 plus points, right? Yeah, literally, that's it, Andrew. I just like, but it sounds cooler when we say double green. You know what I mean? It feels like kind of like code. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of like a secret handshake. Guys, double green. Like we know what that means. People on the street, they're gonna be like, they have no idea what a double green guy is. but we know. I mean, we're using Prop Finder, and there's two greens. We got it. You know what I mean? But yeah, so Mitch, if you were gonna take 15 plus, um, yeah, the old research screen was goated, in my opinion, shows the average defense gives up per game. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really mind that. I think the rank's probably more important. But yeah, I know what you're saying. I don't like when shit changes. I still have an Android just because I don't want to make a change to an iPhone. I think the iPhone might be better. I don't know. But like I don't like the change. So I'm the same way. I don't like change. Yeah, just go green having back ends. But no, but Mitch, let's say you were taking 15 plus points. He's 3,500 at DraftKings. At FanDuel, that same move is 1,400. So we all like doing our long shots, right? Well, you cannot survive in long shot world if you're taking 1,400 because you're a FanDuel guy when 3,500 is available somewhere else. Does that make any sense? So, yeah, I agree, Harley. I might do it, man. You know how old people they get in their ways. All right, so I like to do the shorter odds ones, like because Mitch getting 15 is kind of crazy. That would be I have to be like a triple overtime game. You have to have like 5 offensive rebound dunks. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you. I'll be honest with you. If anybody that says I'm a DraftKings guy or a FanDuel guy or a Caesars guy, I immediately know that that guy will never be a profitable sports bettor ever. Like there's no chance. Like it's a zero. Like there's no way you're ever going to be profitable using one book. Like that just it just doesn't happen. And we could argue about it all day. I don't want to make this an odds or an EV show, but all I'm saying is like it's common sense, dude. Coop. Yeah, no, McBets likes FanDuel because of all the long shots that he does, like parlays. Sometimes you get limited, so you get stuck, but you should still have exchanges. Oh, nice work, Three Kings. Anthony Black was legit. I might have found a little hack though on Prize Picks. At halftime, do their lives. They are like ridiculously off. Like it's unbelievable. You could do 2 mans, you could do 5 mans, like whatever, but they're ridiculously off. Live betting is probably the way, but anyways, we're doing free pre-flop. So anyways, Keon Ellis right now it's plus 425 for 5 boards. Does that mean he's going to get 5 boards? I don't know, but it's plus 196, the closest one to it at DraftKings. That's all this is showing you is you would have to take best market. If you took best market, I mean, I don't know if you took them in all of these that anything would happen, but you would win money. But at the same time, this is where you're going to find your gold because these are actual multi-billion-dollar algorithms on this side. The second best, they're still good algorithms. You know what I'm saying? They're literally designed to take your cash. So that's what they priced this same exact prop at. So the idea that you're getting a gigantic outlier is a good thing. It's just like I said, like Jared Allen scoring 25 points tonight is pretty wild. Man, that's the books, dude. They just keep calling, dude. It's kind of crazy. But at the same time, if you had Jared Allen 25 plus points, plus 1,300 at FanDuel, you are an idiot because you could have had 2,200. Like, that's just a no bet. Like, if you were like, yeah, but I don't have DraftKings, it's like, yeah, but then you don't bet that because 2,200, I mean, taking 1,300 when 2,200 is available is not, I mean, especially on a night like where you called Jared Allen to get 25 points, like, you're a genius right there. Absolute genius. But you're not going to get paid for being a genius in that sense. Now, do you see what I'm trying to say? And I mean, like I said, I don't want to like tell anyone how they have to bet, but there's certain things that you have to do, right? Like, and that's it. Let's get the best odds every time. It is so hard to win in this game. So getting the best odds is all it's about. Like if you can do that, that is your one defense in actually being a winner when it comes to this. D'Angelo Russell double. You could get that at no vig. I would be scared to do that. If no vig has the best price, just be careful. That's all I'm saying. Like that outlier of a price. Sometimes you can do it when it's close, but like the outlier one it looks like might be bait because that means somebody took the under on Russell over there. All right, let's go. Want to find a couple players. Like Landry Shamet over 2.5 assists. It's plus 160 at Fanatics. It's even money, basically, plus 103 at DraftKings. That would be one that I would say we should probably look into. Like, so that's how you can find them. Yeah, I mean, so 3 and 4. The idea that's plus 160, that is not a good price for Fanatics. They're saying it's a coin flip. So think of it like this. So at even money, it's basically a coin flip, right? What if you, on every coin flip you ever did, you were getting plus 160 while the other person was getting even money? The more you flip that coin as many times as possible because you were at plus 160 for every time you win, the other guy's had even money for when you lose or for when he wins. You're going to kill that guy because the more times you flip it, the more times it's going to even out. And if you had plus 160 and you won half of those, you are Bezos. So that's all. So Landry Shamet, let's go over 3.5 or 2.5, sorry, assists plus 160 at Fanatics. So that's one way you can do it right there. Look for ones that are close to even money. It doesn't have to be even money, but close. All right, so Isaiah Joe, plus 225 at Fanatics. He's plus 148. That's not as much, but like that's still getting close to what we're talking about. I would just live in that range. But there's a million of them. See, so basically, all you're looking for right there, excuse me, is the best in market, the best market one. You could go lowest. Like, there's one way to do it too. Lou Dort. Ooh, that's at that. I don't know. Keon Ellis over 8.5 points. You could just let's just do this through the odds. It's 8.5 points. We'll say that, okay? Over 8.5. So it's plus 140 there. It's basically even money at DraftKings. We already saw Shamet. All right, so we have two of those. We got Ellis and Landry. That's all we need right there. So one of those wins, you profit. That's how you use the odds discrepancy. I would just click right here, best in market, sort it by the lowest price. Be careful when you see the no vig or profit X, because that means somebody has the other side of that. Somebody wants you to fill that. It doesn't mean it's right or wrong. I'm just saying it's not the same as a sports book. That's all I'm saying. So don't be like, oh, you said not to do it. No, I've said it's not the same as a sports book. So this strategy is for sports books. Exchanges, that's even money for Dort under 7.5. It's plus 132 at no vig though. That's good value in the market. So there is that. All right. Excuse me. Let's go do a couple more. We've got a few hearts out there. So that's good. All right. So Vooch over 3.5 over 1.5 threes. Bam, that's all you're going to do right there. So 2, 3. I mean, he's hitting. You're seeing a lot of green there. That's good. Now you want to go down. All right, so is this a team, the Blazers, that centers are shooting threes? Sengun hit 4 of them against them. Wendell hit 1. You got to be careful with centers, though. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful with centers. Because Gafford I don't think he's ever even attempted a 3 in his career. Lively, not a 3-point shooter. So, like, The idea that they didn't hit a three, well, of course not. They probably didn't even shoot any. Yeah, they didn't. So you want to go here. Wendell only shot three. So, I mean, if you're looking for two, you want a guy that's going to be getting some type of volume. Joker hit a couple. Nurk hit a couple. Kessler shot 4 of them that day. Yeah, I mean, I don't see why Vooch over threes wouldn't be a thing. Minus 118 at BetMGM. All right, so Dante DiVincenzo. His threes, 2.5. Okay. I hate 2.5, but whatever. It definitely means that the guy's likely to shoot a bunch of threes. Reed Shepard hit 5 off them. Cade took 11. I like to look at how many they took. That's generally a good sign that, you know what I'm saying, like they felt comfortable taking that was kind of like the strategy in beating this team was shoot the three. When you see guys that, you know what I'm saying, that took 2, took 3, guys that normally take a bunch of them, you're like, why wouldn't he take a lot? LaMelo took 12 against these dudes. You have to look at the context of these games. I mean, the numbers are just numbers on a screen, but I mean, so there is context, but at the same time, I mean, people are saying him. I'd say Dante's in just based off what we just saw. On the defensive matchup, Hardenstein's rebound is double greens, but his home filter is garbage. Yeah, I mean, that's for the double green. That's what I'm saying. I don't know that double green's actually a system, but I like it. There's that. PRAs, 25.5. I feel like it's pretty easy to price him if you're a book. He's been getting a lot of minutes, pretty steady. PRAs is a steady thing because the more data involved, the more steady it can be. The projection can be. Cornette was out there with 25. I mean, yeah, I don't see how this is not a move. Yeah. Looking through these guys, everybody's going 20 plus on these dudes. I mean, the only problem is it's a counting stat, and this game could be an absolute beating because the Kings, not only are they not good, but like there was concern that they don't care either, which is even worse. But I mean, looking through here, like, how do you not think, yeah, center might have a night? Guys playing minutes. So the home filter, yeah, I mean, the home filter, it might be because are they killing people at home? Does that make sense? Having back ends? AJ points. All right, let's check that out. Let's see what we got. Let's see who's sharp out here. 14.5. I like that. I mean, I don't mind all this red because look at the number. Some people get turned off by the red. They're like, oh, well, there was some red. It's like, dude, he had 14 2 times in a row. He needed one more point each. Like, he's there. You know what I mean? Like, it's not. Yeah, so if they are kicking the crap out of people at home, that's one thing. You just look at his minutes at home. I bet you his minutes at home are kind of down, and that's probably because they're killing people. Yeah, guards look like they handle business. Looks like pretty much anybody against Sacramento handles business. You just don't want to get in a situation. Is he starting? I think he starts. So you don't want to get in a situation where this team kicks their ass. Because that's a beat. I know I say every game there's a chance of a beatdown, but I'm dead serious right there. That's no joke. Yeah, Isaiah Joe in a blowout would probably be nice. Yeah, no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying he's a If AJ comes off the bench, you're probably good. It's if SGA starts to take over or something like that, you got a takeover player on that team, and then they're up by 30 going to the fourth, and your guy just doesn't get the minutes or the volume. Like that's something that you want to consider it. I'm not saying it's going to stop this guy from doing it tonight. I'm saying that's just something to consider in that situation. If you think the Kings can cover, then I would say AJ Mitchell is a play, put it that way. He'll get his full minutes, but if he's coming off the bench, he should get minutes off the bench anyways. You kind of want to blow out. There's a lot to think about. Okay. Yeah, no, Dort's back. No, like they had guys out, so different guys are in. That's why I was asking. I'm not positive. You know what I'm saying? Like, is with guys back, does that guy still start? Because if I don't think he does. Yeah, no, that's all. I mean, I'm not, dude. I'll probably play that Savagino. You know what I mean? I don't want that to come off as me like shitting on your pick. I'm not at all. I'm more just saying like this is a tricky situation where like, hey, he scores off pick and rolls. It's like, all right, that's good. It's good to know. Like we want to know that, but at the same time, that might not even matter for us because these guys might just kill him. But I mean, look at this, dude. These guards handle it, and these aren't like big name guys. Like Dante. I mean, we know who he is, but I mean, is he this dominant scorer? Like, probably not. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Bruce Brown went 14 on these dudes. Nikhil Alexander Walker, 14. BI assist. Let's check him out. They like his points. 3.5. I like those low numbers. Oh, we got the 76ers. I would check. All right, so the first tab I check. Well, I mean, this is supposed to be me like tutorial. So first tab on assist though, potentials. How many potentials are we looking at here? Because like, what if this said like 8 or 9? You know what I mean? Like, that would be huge. Not sure why, but he doesn't have a ton of potentials recently. But that doesn't mean he can't get 4 tonight. Let's see what these guys do. Bogey just got 5. Chris Dunn got 5. Duncan got 3. 6 for Levert, 5 for Simons. I mean, we need 4 assists, guys. He's out there a ton. You would think that the 76er can hang around. I don't mind 3.5 assists at all. Yeah, like those are those nice low-hanging fruit ones. Guy doesn't have to set a record. You know, you just get to go do your thing. Yeah, I don't like look. I like looking game by game though. Having back ends, it gives more context than just like, you know, because games where certain people didn't play are gonna factor into his average. And it's like, ooh, I don't want that game where he had 12 potential assists because Scotty Barnes didn't play. Does that make sense? I don't want that factored in because that's not the thing. So you know what I'm saying? Like, so just be careful. I'm not saying you can't do it. You can. Like always, though, again, you just want to look at like a few different perspectives. And sometimes every box will get checked and you're like, oh shit, man, I just found a banger. And that's all. Hang on, I'm looking for another signal. Nada. Yeah, at times, you know what I mean? It's just it's one of those like I don't know. This is like to me, sports betting is kind of like a Sudoku puzzle or like a crossword. You know, some people do that for the pay to get their brains going. That's how that's how that's why I like this so much. You know, you kind of look at the data and be like, am I good enough to do, you know what I'm saying? Like to do this. And then later on that night, you find out how you did. There's just so many variables. All right. Let's one more. Well, let me hit that odds discrepancy page one more time. I gotta bounce. Me and McBets are recording keeping it 1,000 in just a few minutes. So right here, I would just go best market right there and just get the lowest ones. Because you can find some even monies, coin flips basically, that are priced like ridiculously. Even Bruce Brown shouldn't be plus 170 for 14.5 points and rebounds. That should not be plus 170. That's not a thing. Hasn't really done it much. But you got some of the best algorithms in the world telling you that shouldn't be, you know what I mean? Then you kind of want to pay attention. I love how this combines EV thinking with originator thoughts. You know what I mean? I think to be good at this, you got to have both. I think Isaiah Joe over 2.5 assists is the sneakiest shit ever. 3 assists. It's plus money. We'll throw him in. They're saying plus 148. It's plus 225 at Fanatics. 2.5 assists. I did. All right, so let's look at our hearts. All right, so we got Max Christie over 9.5 points. Emmanuel Quickly over 15.5 points. Jeremiah Fears over 13.5 points. Landry Shamet over 2.5 assists. Keon Ellis over 8.5 points. Dante DiVincenzo over 2.5 3-pointers. And Isaiah Hartenstein over 25.5 points, rebounds, assists. There has to be more, I think. Wasn't there one more? What the hell? How do I scroll down? There's one more, I think. Oh, Isaiah Joe. Isaiah Joe over 2.5 assists. So not pictured in this screenshot is going to be Max Christie, 9.5 points. I'll take screenshots just so we know what we did, and then we can come back and find out or tomorrow. I would just do these all straight. Dude, I mean, you could parlay them all. I'm not saying it's crazy to parlay, but I mean, like, just do them all straight. I would be shocked if you came out long term not covering your prices with those, especially with the odds discrepancy ones, because they're like much larger in terms of whatchamacallit, in terms of price, you know. Damn, Max is not even on Prize Picks anymore. Oh, no, he is. Whew. All right, guys. That was it, man. That's how you use Prop Finder. If you like Prop Finder, try it. If you want to use it yourself, there's a link in the description. Promo code SLOP. It's dirt cheap. You won't need any other sports betting apps. I'm dead serious. All for the whole year, because they do MLB, NFL, NBA, NHL, college football, WNBA. I mean, literally everything. So you won't need another app. Like, this is the only app you need, and it has the most comprehensive statistics, enough advanced stats to really make your brain into a pretzel. So you're good there. It's an awesome site. I use it every single day. If you need any tutorials or have any questions, just watch these streams. I'll help you out. All you got to do is ask. So have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching.